Hi, I'm Valerio and this is my video for the IE application.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want.
Can you remember a time when you helped someone to resolve a problem? How did your involvement influence?
You feel so tired but you can't sleep.
I am currently part of Jóvenes del Cenaculo, a spiritual organization seeking to help young people get closer to God. One of the many projects within this foundation is to donate spiritual retreats to soldiers who have been injured and who are part of the Colombian Army Health Corps. These soldiers have fought in my country's ongoing civil war that has been raging for more than 50 years. These young men are between the ages of 18 and 30. Some of them have lost their legs, arms, iron faces because of the grenades, anti-personnel mines, or in a shooting battle against the guerrilla. Typically, when these young soldiers come to the spiritual retreats, we also invite civilian kids as well. These are usually kids who are well off but who are living through different issues which make them feel vulnerable and in pain. And so they come to the retreats to spend time with the soldiers and to learn from their experiences and their deep desire to heal and to live valuable lives, even in the face of their hardships. For the soldiers, the retreat has proven to be a deeply healing experience, where they go through a number of activities that help them to address and to heal their internal scars. The wonderful thing is that you can see them process their pain and begin to see the world through new eyes, and with new hope, which helps them to come out of their cruel and dark reality.
When you're too in love to let it go, but if you never try, you'll never know.
As a volunteer in this organization, I feel very lucky because I have been able to offer my own grain of sand to my country by helping and serving these soldiers. Although there is still much to be done and my help is a very small contribution, I still feel that even this small gesture allows me to be an active part of the building of the peace that my country desperately needs. In this sense, I am always happy to donate my time and my work 4 weekends every year, and although it is hard work and long hours, I can honestly state that it is one of those cases where by giving I receive. You see, during these retreats, I have witnessed how these young soldiers who arrived to the retreat broken and sad, after a few days of work and sharing, leave the retreat with hearts full of inner peace, hope, love, faith, and most important of all, they leave the retreat with the new happiness that they gain from forgiving. The fact that these soldiers at the end of the retreat are willing to forgive the guerrilla member who hit the interpersonal mine, or to forgive the guerrilla partisan who shot their face is incredible, but a key component on the long road to spiritual and psychological healing. The other valuable thing I have experienced in this volunteering has been to see how students from private schools or universities who have been blessed with infinite economic opportunities and have grown up with loving families sometimes lose the meaning of life when they face obstacles and adversity that seem almost not important when you compare them with the problems that these soldiers have had to face, both in the middle of the war and also on their path to recovery. I particularly remember 2 examples that made my heart ache. An 18-year-old boy had tried to commit suicide because of the resentment he had towards his father. Because he had abandoned him, the boy looked for artificial anesthetics like drugs and alcohol, which made him fall in an emptiness, which triggered his desire to commit suicide. One of the soldiers who heard his testimony did not understand why he wanted to take his life due to this situation. This was a soldier who had lost both his legs due to an anti-personnel mine and had to crawl all night to survive while watching his friends die one by one. This soldier today continues fighting for his life and has had to learn to walk again with his new prosthetics. The other case that I remember is that of a young female university student my age, who through the pressures of a materialistic society that values appearance above many more important things had fallen into bulimia and anorexia. When the soldier heard her testimony, he could not understand her disorder because his food ratio for a day in the field was a piece of old bread, a can of sausages, and a can of water. After hearing about each other's past, the girl decided to promise the soldier that she would try to recover from her eating disorder. The sharing of experiences made the girl value everything she had in life, even her full fridge at home. Both the teenagers and the soldiers learned from each other that within their hearts one can find spiritual tools to heal inner pain and start living a more meaningful life. This experience has been by far the one that has moved my heart the most. I feel that I have contributed my grain of sand into building a peaceful Colombia by helping these injured soldiers and the civilian children heal their broken hearts.
Señor, protege a todos los hombres que a esta hora cruzan campos llenos de minas explosivas. Señor, protege a los hombres que a esta hora están en combate contra los enemigos de Colombia, contra los soldados que hasta ahora están erradicando la coca que tanto daño le hace a la juventud. De tu mano seremos victoriosos. Soldados del Batallón de Sanidad, gladiadores heridos en combate, héroes multimisión, reciban mi abrazo. Como comandante del ejército, reconozco su valor y su virtud. Es por ello que de manera humilde, como general de la República, inclino mi cabeza ante ustedes, como símbolo de admiración y respeto. Patria, honor, lealtad, Dios en todas nuestras actuaciones, fe en la causa del Ejército Nacional, fe en Colombia.